So I kind of have a massive anticipation boner, and I'm super excited for Spider-Man Brand New Day. It's about to come out. But I need to make that anticipation boner flaccid. So what did I do? I rewatched all the Spider-Man movies, and I'm going to rate them today. I don't want to be one of those YouTubers that just leaves the best movie for last. So I'm going to rate everyone's favorite Spider-Man movie first, and please don't hate me, guys, but Madam Web? That movie is trash. I know. You guys all love it. It's your guys' favorite. You thought it was fire, but that movie really fucking sucks to me. I don't know why everybody else loves it, and I just can't seem to like it. Okay, the joke's over, the bit's over. I know everybody hates that fucking movie. But it brings me to a really good point of this video. I hate bandwagoners. I hate people who bandwagon, and I especially think it's bad in cinema. I think people just go with everybody else's opinion when it comes to cinema. I am not one of those fucking people, okay? And I know for a fact at least one of my rankings of these movies, you guys are going to hate on me so hard in the comments. Boo-hoo, it's what I like. I don't care. So I thought a good way to rate these is I'm going to start with the last place, number 12 slot, and I'm going to go up from there, and I'm just going to tell you what I thought about the movies. What do you guys think about that? You like that idea? Well, too bad. It's my channel, and I'm just going to kind of do it anyways. And the first movie we're going to be talking about today is number 12, last place, worst movie I've ever seen. I actually couldn't even make it through this movie. I was falling asleep. I was snoozing. How is this even a Spider-Man movie? It fucking sucks, by the way. And that's Morbius. This movie is garbanzo. It was so unbelievably boring from the rip. First of all, Netflix sliding. It has Netflix sliding so bad, it's actually disgusting. I hate it. Netflix sliding has ruined a lot of cinema. This shit is trash. It's super slow paced. Oh my god, I promise you I didn't even finish the movie. I'm sorry, I know that makes me a loser and a fraud. I couldn't make it through. The movie sucks. 12th place, Morbius is garbage. Next up, we've already talked about it, Madam Web. Now, I will say, I watched this movie with my wife, and I didn't hate it as much as a lot of other people hated it. I think a lot of that comes with the fact that I didn't watch it in theaters. I didn't pay money for this movie. It was free and on Netflix, okay? But I didn't think the movie was absolutely horrible. I did think it was very slow paced. I think most of the good parts of the movie are at the very end. And most of the movie's pretty dry, boring, and kind of stupid. I think Madam Web is a pretty cool comic book character. I think like the concept of the character is pretty cool, but they failed to bring him to cinema hard. The movie's boring. The whole backstory is kind of trash. I don't know. The movie didn't really work for me. I will say I did enjoy it, and that's probably just because I was laying in bed watching it with my wife. So I did find some enjoyment in it. I didn't absolutely sit there miserable. But still, it's 11th place. It's not great. Move on to the next. That's all I can say about that one. Now, quick disclaimer. Every movie I'm about to talk about from this point on, I really love. I love every single movie I'm about to talk about. I've enjoyed every single one of them, every second of them. I love Spider-Man movies. I have watched them a billion times. I love these movies. So if I put your favorite movie down low, I'm sorry. I still love it. I promise I still enjoyed it. Every time I watch it, I do it with a smile on my face. And in saying that, I know that this is not what people are going to get mad about. Spider-Man 3 is going to come in 10th place. I'm sorry, it is. Now, Spider-Man 3 holds a special place in my heart because the memes are the best ever. I'm sorry. I don't know what the directors were thinking. I don't know what Tobey Maguire was thinking, but the memes that came out of this movie are fucking great. If I was ranking off memeability alone, this is going top place, number one, funniest little stupid Spider-Man movie ever. Now, hold on. I will say, though, while the movie's very memorable and there's a lot of stupid, goofy moments of him, like, dancing on the street or arguing with people in the bar or, you know, the emo hair, there's some pretty dope-ass parts of the movie, too. I mean, I've seen plenty of Spider-Man edits where he's in that church ripping the fucking symbiote off.
What does it matter to you anyways? Everything!
The movie's badass. You can't argue with this. There is super badass moments in it. And also, one of the villains is Sandman. I fucking love Sandman. He's one of the coolest Spider-Man villains of all time. Sandman is dope. So the movie gets, you know, it gets bumped up in my spirits. I love Sandman. I think the symbiote is really cool. I think the Black Spider-Man suit is fucking awesome. So I do not hate this movie. Even though that it's coming in 10th place, I don't hate this movie. It's fire. Let's move on to the next. And next up, coming in 9th place, we got Spider-Man Homecoming. Okay, I think this is a fun little movie. I enjoyed this movie, and it's probably the movie I've watched the most in the past couple years. I don't know why, but I've actually rewatched it a good couple times. Vulture is a super cool Spider-Man villain, and this is the first adaptation when it comes to, like, film and the movies. So, you know, you gotta kind of rate the movie dope because the Vulture's dope. And they did a really good job with the Vulture, I think, at least in my opinion. Other than that, I think Tom Holland does a really good job. I rate Tom Holland as Spider-Man a lot higher than most people do. I think he played the teenager portion perfect. I like the Flash. I think Flash kind of sucks compared to Flash in the other Spider-Man movies, by the way, but I do like the Penis Parker jokes.
Penis Parker, what's up?
Like, that's pretty funny. But he's supposed to be like this big bully, and he's just some like little rich dude. But overall, I think the movie's great. I like MJ. I like Tom Holland. I like Ned, the guy in the chair. I think this is a pretty classic fire movie, and I enjoyed it. Every second of it, to be honest. I'm sad to have to rate it 9th because I find it fun, and I do find it enjoyable. Okay, and after Spider-Man Homecoming, we have to go to the 8th place, and that is The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Now, listen, Andrew Garfield... If you asked me like a couple months ago, I would have said Tom Holland's my favorite Spider-Man. I don't know what drugs I was smoking. I don't know what I was doing. But Andrew Garfield is my favorite Spider-Man. I don't care. He's fucking cool. I love every scene of him in there. And honestly, if it wasn't for every one of you that hate The Amazing Spider-Man 2, I would have rated this movie higher. And I don't know. I love the movie. I know a lot of people didn't like Electro. That was like the big thing. But the Gwen Stacy dying scene is probably one of the best Spider-Man scenes of all time. And in saying that, it's not because I'm like, oh yeah, Gwen Stacy died. No, Gwen Stacy is way better than Mary Jane in the original Spider-Man trilogy, and that moment just hits hard. I'm fucking stuttering over it. The moment hits hard. Gwen Stacy dying is one of the craziest scenes in Spider-Man. I didn't see that coming at all when I first watched it. That shit was dope. This movie kicks ass. I'm sad I have to rank it in 8th place because everyone hates it for some reason. The movie was fun. The movie was fun. I think the fight scene with Electro was cool. This is a good movie, but we do have to rate it in 8th place. Now, next up, coming in the 7th place, 7th best Spider-Man movie, we got Spider-Man Far From Home. Now, yet again, I actually really like this movie. It's another Tom Holland where it just kind of feels more like a family movie than Spider-Man. The other ones feel a little bit darker, a little bit more gritty. Tom Holland, because I guess it's like part of the MCU, they just feel like more happy, more kid-friendly, more... I don't know, family friendly, like I'm watching Are We There Yet 2 or something. You know, watching him for the first time, you're kind of right there with Spider-Man, believe in Mysterio for a lot of the movie. You're kind of like, you're falling for his charm, you're falling for the trick. It's great. It really immerses you into that, like, oh, he's a hero, he's a good guy, he's fighting off these big bad elemental monsters. The movie was awesome. So his chemistry and falling in love with MJ in this movie is fire. MJ is the second best, like, MJ Spider-Man girlfriend, and by MJ, I mean, obviously Tom Holland's MJ, not the first original MJ. She's kind of an ass. But the movie is pretty cool. I did enjoy it. I really like Mysterio. I feel like he was a dope-ass Spider-Man villain, and I think they played him well. I think they did a great job with Mysterio as a character. No, Spider-Man Far From Home, it has to come in 7th place. Like I said, I enjoy all these movies, but it is the 7th best Spider-Man movie. Coming down to number 6, we have the OG movie. We have Spider-Man. Now, Tobey Maguire absolutely killed his part. I love him as Peter Parker. I love the opening scenes. I love this movie through and through. I will say that Green Goblin was a little interested in the movie, and the pacing of this movie was a bit slower than the other Spider-Man movies. It takes a good minute to get to like some good action, but you know, we love the build-up. And honestly, I will say this, Tobey Maguire, when he's chasing down who he thinks killed Uncle Ben, top rated. Also, Bone Crusher, I have you for 3 minutes. I mean, that scene is probably the best scene in Spider-Man. I actually fucking love that scene. So I'm surprised I didn't rate this movie higher because the Bone Crusher scene where he's fighting him and he's wearing that stupid like homemade mask, like that shit is dope. That shit is dope, and it makes me kind of love the movie a lot. Probably with some rose-tinted glasses just because of that scene, but I do really like it. It's a great movie. Now we're getting into the Miles Morales section of the video, okay? We're coming in at number 5. Listen, I'm kind of a weirdo, and I did not want to watch the Spider-Man Miles Morales movies for a long time, and not because I didn't fuck with Miles Morales. I actually think he's dope as fuck. I actually love everything about him. And he's also my son's favorite in Team Spidey. I fuck with Miles Morales, right? I just try to watch it with my son, and I like couldn't get into the animation style. I was just like, oh, I don't know, animated's not for me. Wow, was I an idiot. Wow, was I robbing myself from absolute cinema perfection, dude. Holy shit, these movies kick ass. I don't know what drugs I was smoking. The soundtrack is fire. The animation's actually fire when you get used to it. The fight scenes are cool. The storyline is cool. Kingpin, fuck that guy. Everything is cool about this movie. I love the Miles Morales introduction with Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. The movie was fire. It was great. I enjoyed it. It comes in at number 5. It's the first in the top 5 Spider-Man movies of all time. And its twin is number 4. We got Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Comes in hot at number 4. This movie was also great. They explore more with his relationship with his parents and him becoming Spider-Man and like that whole Peter Parker versus Spider-Man mentality and going back and forth between lives. What makes some of the original movies super good is that combination, especially like with Tobey Maguire and him trying to find his personal life versus Spider-Man. You really get that in Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Plus, you also get all the variations of Spider-Man. They're all coming together and fighting. This movie is dope. Plus, Ghosty is a lot more in this movie. I think Ghosty's character is really cool. I don't know. I really enjoyed this movie. It comes in at number 4. And now we have to get into the top 3 Spider-Man movies of all time. And I know some of you are already shitting your pants because you didn't hear a certain movie further down the list that a lot of people are going to hate that I put in the top 3. And it is going to come in at number 3. And I know you're already sitting there. All you Spider-Man nerds, you already know what movie I didn't put a lot lower. You guys would have probably put it at like 10th, 9th, 8th. But it comes in at number 3 for me. The Amazing Spider-Man. I told you I love Andrew Garfield. I fucking told you. The first Amazing Spider-Man is a top 3 Spider-Man movie. I fucking love this movie. I actually just watched it again right now, even though I've already watched all of them again. This movie is fucking great. Number 1, Uncle Ben and Aunt May are way better in the Amazing Spider-Man movies. They're fire in these movies. Uncle Ben and Aunt May are perfect. Andrew Garfield is the best Spider-Man. I think he's cool as fuck. He plays the character great. The fight scenes in this movie are grade A number 1. I literally cannot think of what not to love about this movie. Also, Gwen Stacy, he falls in love. The chemistry between the two are great. He has to meet the dad and stuff. I don't know. Also, Andrew Garfield is the only Spider-Man that fights like Spider-Man fights in the comics. The fight scenes that Andrew Garfield are in are top 1. I also think he's the funniest Spider-Man. He makes the most quips. I love this movie. I don't care what everyone else says. I'm not falling the bandwagon and putting this one lower just for y'all's sake. I already did with the Amazing Spider-Man 2. Andrew Garfield deserved a third Spider-Man. He deserved a third Spider-Man. The movie's fantastic. It's top 3. I don't care. Now, the top 2 are another controversial one because for a long time, everybody would say Spider-Man 2 is their favorite Spider-Man movie. Now, I think the public opinion has swayed quite a bit. And now most people would probably say Spider-Man No Way Home is their number 1 movie. Well, I disagree with this sway. Spider-Man No Way Home is my number 2 favorite Spider-Man movie. Now, the nostalgia really boosts this one up because you get to see Tobey Maguire, you get to see Andrew Garfield, and you get to see Tom Holland all together in one. All the cool villains. You get Doc Ock, which is the best Spider-Man villain, by the way. At least in movie form. He's the best Spider-Man villain, and why Spider-Man 2 is the best movie, by the way. All get together. There's a bunch of funny scenes. You get to kind of see the chemistry build between the 3. It's a dope-ass movie. Everything about this movie is cool as fuck. I like the concept of the movie. The story really builds nicely. Him with Doctor Strange, and they start pulling people in from other dimensions. I like this movie. So I will say, this movie has a lot of emotional quip, and it set up Brand New Day perfectly. Brand New Day is going to kick ass because of this movie. It set it up to be the best Ooh, a little bit of burp. It set it up to be the best Spider-Man movie. So I do love Spider-Man No Way Home. But it's not number 1 for me. Spider-Man 2. I know what you're thinking. Why is this your favorite Spider-Man movie? Dr. Octavius! Wow, did they kill it with this villain. This is the most well done, on screen at least, Spider-Man movie ever. The way they portray Dr. Octavius, the acting, I can't even. The movie's fucking fire. Everything about this movie kicks ass. It's Tobey Maguire's best performance. The Spider-Man suit is fucking fire. I know I haven't even talked about the Spider-Man suit so far in my movie ranking here. Best Spider-Man suit? Maybe the Amazing Spider-Man suit is better than the first one. Still, fire Spider-Man suit. The action scenes are dope. His fight with Dr. Octavius, I really feel like he gives him a good run for the money. The anticipation's built up the whole time. This movie is my favorite Spider-Man movie to this day. And that's probably because I can't rate The Amazing Spider-Man as my number 1 favorite because you guys would like literally fucking stab me in my existence because of my opinion on The Amazing Spider-Man. The movie's great. I'm not going to rate it number 1 though. Spider-Man 2, number 1. And yeah, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video like I enjoyed the Amazing Spider-Man movies. Make sure you hit like, make sure you hit subscribe. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.